Hola, soy Regina Freiman y soy una gran fan de educación imaginativa. Realmente he cursado este curso primero de manera breve en el TEC y posteriormente ahora que soy tu compañera en el diplomado. Pero realmente me ha hecho mucho bien porque creo que la imaginación es la competencia del siglo XXI. Ayuda a contarnos la mejor historia posible sobre nuestras vidas, a buscar soluciones múltiples y a ser empáticos con los demás. Trabajo con profesores, migrantes, adolescentes y niños y con todos ellos me resulta muy eficiente todo lo que hemos aprendido. Intento hacer actividades en las que pueda conjuntar todos los tipos de imaginación, la somática, la mítica, la romántica, etcétera, todas, desde la implicación con temas artísticos y demás. Concretamente, trabajo un tema que se llama Bodymapping, que tiene como objetivo que la gente se haga consciente de su cuerpo y que encuentre que su cuerpo es su primera morada y que no hay una distinción entre mente y cuerpo, sino que somos seres integrales. A continuación te voy a dejar un video que es un pedacito de esta actividad que tanto disfruto y que es solo un ejemplo de las formas en las que trato de integrar todo lo que aquí hemos aprendido.
It represents my childhood. It's one of the last teddy bears my dad gave to me before I turned into a teen. Ever since then, it has become a part of my room and a small glimpse of me as a child. Next up, a place that's part of my origins. This is in a way a fun dichotomy. The place is El Mercado Juárez, located here in Toluca. Both my grandparents relates to enjoyment and to feelings of warmness. For this part, I'll be talking about my oppressions and freedoms. I often feel like a bird in a cage, but the door is open. I held many positions of privilege related to my skin color, my social class, the place where I study, the fact that I can't study, my origins, and I hold a very privileged position related to my condition of being a woman and womanhood, as my close environment allows me to express myself, to protest, to go to school, amongst many other things a lot of women in this country and others can't do. But my feelings of being in a cage are what stop me from being free. I'm deadly afraid of taking a walk by myself in case I don't return home. I'm afraid that my body composition and the way that I look might incite people to see me not as human, but merely as an object of consumption, which has happened before. I'm afraid of living in the country I live, as at any given moment and for any given reason, I could become a part of the ever-growing list of women killed solely for being women. I'm scared that anywhere else in the world, it might get rougher for me, simply for being who I am, for my origins, for being Mexican and being seen as lesser, as someone who's not capable or lazy. But also I'm scared that if I stay here in Mexico, I might also become one of the list of hate crimes, as I am not limiting myself when it comes to express my sexuality, and at any given chance I express my queerness proudly. I feel like a caged bird, on the verge of flying away, but scared of the weight of my freedom and what conditions me. All of these tie up with my vulnerabilities. As colloquially said, I'm missing a few screws up there. Mental health has been a jarring battle for me. I constantly learn about it and about myself, and from where I was when I was 12 to now, I've made a lot of progress. But there's still lots to do, and sometimes it gets tiring. But I gotta keep on moving and becoming a better me, no matter how many times I feel like giving up. Into a much lighter note, one of my hopes for humanity is unity. I hope that one day we realize that everyone is different, but at the end of the day, we're all human. We need to understand that we live in a diverse world and there's nothing nobody can do to change that. So we gotta keep on moving to becoming a more tolerant and accepting society, recognizing our differences, but still knowing that we are all human beings. Next up, I have one of my biggest passions in life, which is art. Art in many shapes and forms like painting, writing, reading, and music. Art has given me many dreams and hopes and has been my ultimate comfort and happy place for as long as I can remember. That leads me up to one of my dreams, which is photography. There's something extremely special for me about capturing moments, glimpses of time that one can look back on over and over again. And finally, my message not only for myself, but for humanity is I want to find a real way to live.